Next up, he talks about something that is very near and dear to me personally. I actually forgot he was gonna even bring this up or this was coming up next because like I finished reading this book fucking like months ago, and as I've been working my way through making these videos, I'm basically just going through it chronologically, like going over my notes as we get there. So I forgot he was even gonna talk about this next. But anyway, here he's talking about what he calls the asomatic transition into the OBE, or like the hypnagogic visual transition into it, which I've made like a ton of videos and stuff on that before. If you're interested, go like dig through my backlog and you can find it. So here's what he has to say. During the transitions described so far, you maintain some level of body awareness, or what he calls the parasomatic transition. However, an entirely different class of transition is the asomatic or hypnagogic visual transition, during which no body awareness is maintained. To induce an asomatic transition, you maintain a solely visual focus toward inner phenomenon associated with the onset of sleep. As physical senses retract, that's when the classic hypnagogic images come on. He writes like strobe light effects, flashing lights, swirling colors, symbols. Something he doesn't say here that's always been like a very prominent standout pillar of my approach is more than that, like full-on images can start to come up where like your mental thoughts actually get pumped out as you can see them like on a screen, almost like on a screen or something. Often, and this is something that I would disagree with myself, often as soon as energy sensations of a visual nature occur, you'll find that your attention automatically focuses on your physical safety. Now, I'm not entirely sure why he wrote that, because that's never been the case for me. What I think he might be getting at is a lot of times when you transition from, like this hypnagogic state into REM, as a lot of the lucid dreamers will call it, for like awake initiated lucid dream style, it can have a strong physical effect associated with like a strong like sucking in feeling, like sometimes getting like a pulled up feeling, and it's a very cool, neat experience. But it can be a bit shocking and cause you just to full on wake up and black the whole thing out and wake. But it's never been to me because of some fear for my physical safety. I've always thought about it like I'm in the hypnagogic state. I'm watching this imagery, but there's not much physical sensations involved yet. Then as I get sucked in and I hit REM, then that's all my physical sensations are coming back online because I'm going to enter into a full-on dream state where you can feel things just like in waking life. So that's always been kind of my perspective on it. But he goes on. The visual focus required for an asomatic transition or a hypnagogic visual transition can make it a difficult act to perform. I disagree with that too myself, but whatever. However, do expect asomatic transitions to become more frequent in the course of your out-of-body activity. They are a natural part of progression in which you find yourself increasingly at ease with strange phenomenon and less interested in bodily awareness. And so that's basically right where I'm at.